Hello, friends from the whole world. Hello, friends from Europe. Hello, friends from the Balkans. I am a Macedonian. Yes, you heard it right. I am not North Macedonian. I am a Macedonian. Yes, Macedonian. My country, I'm proud of my country, which is the most humble, which is the most positive, which is the most good. And I can say that we don't want any trouble, you know. We don't want any trouble. That's why all country, all our neighbors make us trouble, you know. When you don't want trouble, always in the high school or middle school, the bullies will find you and they will give you trouble if you don't want trouble. If you're nasty as them, you won't have trouble. As simple as that. I can say that in my country, there is the biggest democracy in the whole world. Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? You're talking bullshit. You will say, I talk bullshit. I talk nonsense. I talk lies. I don't know. But that's the truth. Tell me which country there is in the government, in the parliament, they talk on two languages. We give to Albanians, they're 15%. We fear 15%. 15%, they are 15%, Albanians 15%, 85 Macedonians 15%, and then we give right to speech in their own language. Why? Because we don't want any troubles. Because we don't have strong friends, because we are really in the fucked up situation. We are fucked up situation every time here. Fucked up situation from our neighbors. Always, the whole history, when consciousness arises from the Balkan country to have nationalities as Greeks, as Bulgarians, as Serbians, as Macedonians, also our consciousness arises to be Macedonians. That happened in the 19th century. You can read about it. You can read in every history book that the countries are formed in that particular time, in that part of the history, in every situation. But here, right, what's happening here? I live in the Macedonia part called Ohrid. It's free territory, always was free Macedonia territory. We live here in harmony with Turks. Even so, the stronger opponent want to take the Turks out of the picture. So we are living here in harmony with Turks, and we are start the releasing from that Ottoman Empire in latest in the country. And that our neighbors, our friends, you say friends, they took that for opportunity to divide us, and that division, you can feel it right now. Greeks took our history, Greeks took Hellenic history, Greeks took Spartak history, which is absurd, absurd. But what we do? We sign the contract because we don't want trouble. Yes, we don't want troubles. We are a peaceful society. We don't want troubles. That's why we cannot have a great leader, because we don't want troubles. You can understand right now. Even if you are Macedonians, you need to understand this. We don't want troubles. We are weak at troubles. We don't need troubles. We are in trouble 24 centuries. We are in 24 centuries of trouble. We don't want any troubles again. We live in harmony, in occupation. They occupy us. We live in harmony with them. Ottoman Empire, Rome. I don't know which Byzantine. Pičke si materine. We live in harmony with all our occupators. How can you not see that? Okay, I'm gonna take away this thing, and I'm gonna say the terrible truth, the real truth about Macedonian people. Macedonian people are divided from the start, from the raising of that consciousness 150 years ago. They are divided. They are divided, always were divided. I'm not gonna brag about the part which Greeks took from us. That Ege, everybody knows that. Bucharest Agreement. That part goes to Bulgaria. That the part goes to Greece. One part goes to Bulgaria. One part collides with Yugoslavian. And right now we have autonomy of our own nation. So everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. The Greeks took our the history. Okay, the Bulgarians, they want to took our language. They want to took our right to call ourselves Macedonians. We live in 2021, 2020, 21st century. How can I say that? Two nuda, 21st century, and there is fascism and nationalism and racism towards Macedonians in this time of the history. To these peaceful people which don't want to fight anymore, which surrender every battle, you will say right now, who gives a shit if you are cowards? Who gives a shit if you are not fighters? We are fighters, but how can we fight with the whole world? We don't have friends. Tell me, in the biggest book there is, in the most bought book, in the most famous book of all time, in the Bible, they say 28 times about Macedonia and Macedonians. You see that? Bulgarians cannot see. There is a Macedonians. What language do they speak? They know that they speak Macedonians here on Balkan and Greeks. We have different typography, different letters, different type of speaking. We speak different. Okay, take that problem aside. Bulgarians are our problem right now. But we will have more problem. We will have problem about our church. As I mentioned before, 28 times, first time, Saint Pavle, yes, Pavle, he come to Macedonia. He said, I'm going to Macedonia. And right now, Serbians, they do not want to confirm the Macedonian Orthodox Church. So, fellow friends of the whole world, fellow friends of the NATO, fellow friends from the European Union, fellow friends from the Balkans, мојте да ми го пушите куров мене и на сите македонци и во Македонија и на сите иселеници, пичка ви од кај мајка ви ваша да ви еба мајката и секој што ќе напред злодела во ова држава. Ние знаеме дека цело време си патиме од нашите. И за секогаш ќе биде така. И ќе изгинеме и пак ќе си патиме од нашите, because there is no solution for this problem. Tudo.